film. Yeah, I got my computer back today. I guess it was ready Friday, but my phone probably did one of them die kaputs, and because he said he got great voicemail, which I have no voicemail. Anyway, I'm on the way to the auction. I hopefully when I get home I'll work on last week's auction video, because I know nobody can stand not to see that crap. Because I hadn't even started it really yet when I lost my computer. So yeah, it was $45 is all for replacing my power supply. It seems like it's working just fine, normal, maybe faster than it was. So anyway, yeah. There you go. Better go back. Go back. What's up? Let's see. Nothing out here. That's cool. Some more flowers. My mom's are dead already. Nobody's here. There's an owl. Kathy's here. Ooh. 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 I wonder what the bid is. Soft. This one's definitely not as cool. Good and Foxy separate and make me pay more. Excuse me.
Hello.
Hi.
You're fine.
How are you doing?
Good, honey. How are you?
Oh, all right.
Good.
Here's some water. The one he has is only 10 inches. So that's how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to come to the laundromat at Canada Lake on Wednesday. And do some more stuff at the house.
Oh, okay.
And
What
I'll
time?
be home.
Okay, you
He
be
said
there.
about 3 or 4.
Oh, okay, because I'm
He got to be
there.
there for 1 minute. Then make some more.
I'll have to go to yours, you know.
Ooh, full moon. What the hell is that? Whoa, I'm behind a new spot. Cool.
Get some lace over there, but I'm not sure.
you have to buy all this train stuff?
Huh?
Aren't you going to buy all this train stuff? Huh.
It's time to rock. It's time to rap. It's time for the mashed potato attack. Well, I drive a Mercedes. I like to impress the ladies and knock out the homeboys too. This ain't the twist or the boogaloo. The mashed potato is in the groove. It's gonna make your body move, make you snap, crackle and pop. I'm the master of hip hop. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm as cool as they come. You other rappers better run. I'm as strong as Sly Stallone. I take the beat home. I'm the man on top. I can rock and hip hop. Other rappers getting sour. I'm the man of the hour. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. Come on. No one can beat me at my game. I'm better than death. D.D. King is my name. The mashed potato on the radio, on boom boxes, wherever you go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. Come on.
Hello, Rachel. I'm missing something. Well, how you doing? This is the first video I've done since my computer died last week. Alright, I got... Should have been prepared, Tom. Appreciate anybody that's been waiting to see my video. Try to stop being too screwy, messing around. Alright, now where? Darn it. Huh. I got... Oh, I don't know what that other record was. I got 3 records at Salvation Army. They had a few new ones, mostly just Roy Clark and stuff. Just stuff you can't sell it. I got 3 records, but oh, that's the one plant. Oh God. I'm kind of hoping that music's loud enough so you can hear it, because it would really accent this tomfoolery. But I know if I get too loud, it's going to overcompensate this. Wait a minute, am I still centered? Poppy, are we doing okay? Don't lick your butt on camera. Nobody wants to see that. I got this Julie London album. It's in pretty good shape. And I got Grease. There was another album I chose between Grease and it. I think only because there was some scuffs and stuff on the other albums. So I took this. Maybe get a couple bucks for it. And we're listening to, well, I don't know if you can hear it or not, Cha Cha on the Rocks, the John Buzzin' Trio. And I got a bag of Google Eyes. I think they might glow in the dark. I didn't try to see. I don't want to stare at the light. Maybe they don't. Yeah, I thought they did. Now, hopefully they reflect light or something. I don't know. I don't see nothing happening. They're big Google Eyes. I was gonna stick them. They're 50 cents. I was gonna stick them on stuff. I don't know where. Public buffet. If you see big Google Eyes, I didn't do it though. I got 2 CDs, and I don't think I meant to get this one. Vampire Weekend. I know nothing about it. I would have thought I scanned it, but I can't remember. And I got the Beatles, but it's a double set, which is, I think they made it into a single. I don't think they do doubles. It says remastered. I know the complaint about the first Beatles releases, I think on CD, that they didn't do something with the, I don't know if it was remastering, but they didn't change them to be on digital from the analog. Whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I also bought this because it was half price. It was this Sphero Mini. I don't understand what it is. It's like this ball and it's supposed to work with your phone. Still in the plastic baggie. Has a tear in it. Like 25, 30 bucks. So I paid whatever, half of that. Like $7 for it. I don't know. I don't even know why I got it. Alright, oh, and I got one DVD, or no, did I get this? Yeah, I saw Jumanji Next Level. I don't know why I bought it, because I just put in the first one finally, and I lost interest in the beginning. I didn't even make it to wherever the heck Rockin' them were. Or that short guy. I got 4 VHS. I got Caravans. Looked interesting. Anthony Quinn's in it. Jennifer O'Neill. Oh, she's neat. I love Jennifer O'Neill. And Michael Cera's in. Joseph Cotton. Christopher Lee. Bonus. Mark of the Scorpion. It's got a touch of mold on it. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how this lighting is either. It's probably not very good. But I'll run it in my one VCR to knock it off, and then I'll maybe keep watching it. They're not worth a lot. They should sell, when I'm done with them, I should be able to get $1 a piece for these, so being they're cheap to begin with, because I don't need to keep them, but they should sell because they're not common. And I got this Eureka in the flat box, or whatever you want to call it, big box, flat box. I guess I would consider only the big boxes are the ones there was a plastic tray and they slid into a real flimsy case, which is why you don't see too many of them. Gene Hackman, I think, is that? Is that Gene Hackman? Gene Hackman, Rutger Hauer's in it. Whoa! This would probably be right, I'm assuming this would be close to right after Blade Runner, but I don't know. Where's the year? 83, yep. Blockbuster rental. I think it's maybe worth eBay if I want to make, like, sell it for $15 and free shipping. And the last one, Dario Argento's Trauma. Not Trauma. I'm thinking most of his stuff in the 90s isn't that good, but I don't know. I could take or leave Dario Argento. I like his style and stuff, but I don't know. Some of them kind of transist to me kind of weird. I like several of his movies, but that Italian horror, I don't know. I like the zombie stuff better than this kind of stuff. Probably people will hate me. Oh no. I liked his work with George Romero when they did the 2 Poe stories, Black Cat and Pit and the Pendulum. Yeah. Alright, now the auction, you saw that there was 2 boxes of records. The guy from Corey showed up, even though he had a bid on the box, absentee bid. which he told me was $100, but I think he just kind of randomly said, well, I don't think you'll be getting it at a $100 bid. Well, I basically figured it out from watching the bids. It was $56. That's not $100. So anyway, some people have trouble telling the truth. Anyway, so it turned out the box on the floor, which had like, I don't know what was in there, that Cream album, which I don't care about. It may be worth something. I don't think I see that album as much. What else? You remember, Pop? I don't know. You just saw the video. So that box on the floor, I don't know if I filmed it, because I think I saw it. I don't remember. I think I did, because I haven't watched the footage yet. So you have. Hey, there's another one of them moments. Anyway, enough babbling. That box was not the one he wanted. That turned out the box with the red spot on it was the actual one he wanted, and that was his red spot, because he decided he wanted to come down, because there was an album in there, it should have been in the video, it was like girl bands for Dimension. It was like, it wasn't real photos, it was like red artwork of, I think, girl art. And anyway, it was a comp for that label, and it was pre-Motown, I think, Dimension label. Anyway, he wanted that, and I looked it up on my phone for him. So I said, well, I didn't really want that box, because everything else in that box was Chicago and Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and I can't sell it. And if I could, it'd be probably $2 stuff, and I got enough of that stuff already. But so he wanted that. I found one comp where it sold for $50, and there was other people who were asking $100 and $150. So I really didn't care. I was just happy if I could get the other box. So anyway, there was another guy there. So after I quit bidding, I bid up a little bit on it just to give. Anyway, so another guy started bidding, and that's when the absentee from him ended at $56. So that guy got it at whatever the next bid, probably 57. I don't know. I think they were. Oh, I think because he had to stop because he couldn't go 57.50. Anyway, so that guy got that box, and then I got the next bid at $22.50 for all the Beatles records. Because when they started in the video, you'd see there were like 4 things. There was 3 stacks on the thing. Most of the Beatles were in the left, a couple in the middle, and then the rest was on the right. And then there was a stack of 3 on the wall with the Led Zeppelin. So I ended up, by the end of the night, there was just 3 stacks, all the Beatles in one, and then stuff in the middle, and Led Zeppelin on the right with like Rascals or something. Anyway, so I got the Beatles stack, and then we bid again, and that guy, I knew what he was going to take, the other box of records, and for some reason I quit, and he got them for $22.50, so that sucked. Because I should have bid. There was one in there that I didn't want, the one, oh my god, what was the name of the guy? It was Revolution. Maybe I'll look back and I'll put the name here. Anyway, that album was probably worth $10 or $20. Maybe at the flea market, not so much, but online, probably a $20 record. So it would have been worth me to go more just to get whatever. So I waited all night. That's what really sucked. There was that Snow White mirror. That thing, it was like $90. One lady I see at the flea market always goes to Cox. She got it. I bid her up. She got it for $40. I think I should have went a little higher on it. The newest comp was $90, and everybody online though was asking over $100 for it. So I don't know. It looked like it was in good shape. And what was my other point of that? So I didn't get that. That was the first thing, and then I didn't get those records, and then the other 2 Power records I got for $5 apiece, so that was a pretty good deal. And I got one other thing, I'll show you the records in a minute. I'm going to have to edit this because I'm getting off subject. There's so much stuff to talk about, I can't keep it straight. I guess I need to start writing notes. Anyway, they had some card books. I got this one. The other ones they bid up high on. I didn't really want any of the others. I think there was one more. This had Shadowhawk in the front. And what sucks is it looks like random stuff, that, like having a store of my own back in the day. You get a lot of extra cards, so sometimes you'll start another set that you never finish, or something happened to it. But there was other Shadowhawk cards in the other book, but I don't think there's much value to these. Maybe if they were Spawn, they'd have a little more value, but I'll look them over and see what kind of stuff. I mainly bought it, not for this Jurassic Park comic that I believe is still sealed in the bag. I doubt if it has a lot of value. a Dark Angel number 14. But and there's some elf cards, which I'm probably will bag them up, probably sell them. Somebody will buy them. So probably for what I have in the book, I'm gonna get I'll probably get out of the elf cards. I don't know if there's a set though. It could be. Anyway, I bought it for what's in the back. These Masters of the Universe comics are in the back. They're not all nice, but they came with the figures, I believe. So if you get enough of them, they're pretty good for selling us a lot. I don't know. I got at least probably 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 of them, so that's pretty good. And I don't know what these Care Bear things are in the back here. Maybe they came with the figures. Come to the land of Care Bears. I think I'm getting off-centered here. I hope not. Sorry. Not getting redone, but there you go. Oh, my music's over. Anyway, so I got all these, whatever they're for. I've never seen them before, so I'll look them up. See if they're worth anything. Fans blowing the page. Hold on. Alright, I think there's something else in the very back. There's about 4 of those Care Bear things. And then there's some more elf in the back. Wait, I don't even have to lift it up. You can probably see it, right? And, yeah. So there's those. And then, hold on. I better leave the Beatles for last. There's so many variations and albums. It gives me a headache even thinking about it. Because you get excited if you get one album and you go, oh man, if that's just one of them rare ones. Like when I saw that Led Zeppelin, I know there's several variations for that Led Zeppelin, so I was like, oh man, I hope. But I went and I knew there was something with the printing of something on the label, and I wasn't sure what label. And this one didn't have the error, but it's not this American release anyway. It's the earlier, like a British release with the. And it's got a weird capital label. I don't know what it is now. Alright, I don't remember which ones were in the second stack for sure, because I've messed around with them since I got home. I got, oops, sorry, Pop. The 2 stacks with the Led Zeppelin and everything was, I got Rolling Stones. I think most of the vinyls, I think it was okay. I didn't check all. This has some scratches, but I already have a so-so copy of this anyway. But if I don't, I'll keep this for myself, because I don't know if I'll get more than a few bucks for it at the flea market. This one I'll probably sell. I think I already have a copy of this little Hot Rocks 1964 to 71. How's that? Am I staying lined up? I did not look at the quality of this record. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Elton John's Greatest Hits, that might sell, but I don't have any luck selling Elton John. He's right up there with Chicago and the rest of them. Allman Brothers, that should sell. That's a good album. I'll probably listen to this before. I was never a big Allman Brothers, but I'll listen to it before it sells. It's got the lyric sheet. In good shape. Check the value of it just in case. I don't know who. These have a kind of cigarette, stale smoke smell, too. Pretty nice shape. Iron Butterfly. I see this a lot. Usually it's always beat. These damn jackets. What are they called? Unipacks. I really hate these things. It's pretty dim in here, so I really can't. Dim. It describes me in the house. So it's hard to see all the scratches. Orson Welles, I had this album. Maybe it's the one I just sold at the flea market. I think it's in my $2 box now. Collections, The Young Rascals. This is a vintage one. It's got the paper layer on the back of the cover. Applied paper backing. Yeah, I noticed one of the Beatles I have is the ones with the variation backs, where the better one, I believe, has the, there's an ad for the other albums they have. But, see, that's that's an older Atlantic thing on that Rascals. I'll have to check these. I've never really found any that were worth a lot, but usually they're pretty beat up. They're like finding Monkees albums. They're usually all beat. He's okay looking. I don't know. I think this might be a little scarcer. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Not Young. Which one's this? I don't know. I'm not really into them guys. This must be just their first self-titled. That makes sense. I thought that was who it was.
No list of songs. I want to know what songs were on their first album. Hey, this is in here. Wow, look at that. Insert. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I'm sure it's in them. Marrakesh Express. I always thought that sounds like a George Harrison song. Guinevere, Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, You Don't Have to Cry. The line's starting to crack in the middle, I see on it. That's what happens when these folded things stay folded for so long. I've had Kiss posters where they just come apart into 6 squares. Pre-Road Downs. Why am I reading all this? Nobody wants to hear this crap. Long Time Gone. Was that a hit? I don't really recognize any of those. Like I said, though, I'm not really a... that's a pretty nice inner sleeve other than the folded corner. Very crispy. I like records. Can you tell? I like records. There they are. They just need a younger guy in the band. And here we go. A young has been added to this band. Well, you see this? They must have sold a heck of a lot of copies of this Deja Vu. Let's see here. We got a different Atlantic label, a more modern one. Is that a scratch? Nope, a hair. Pretty decent looking in this light, but you see this album a lot, but I don't know. I don't know if I can get 3 for $10 out of that record or not. Hair. Yeah, because Hair is famous for, what's-her-face did some of the hair stuff. You know, Irene Cara, right, from Flashdance. I know she worked on, what was it? No, that Electric Boogaloo was the other girl, right, that worked on it. What, Paula Abdul or somebody was the choreographer. Diane Keaton. What? I don't see anybody else I really recognize in the small list. The scenery was by Robin Wagner, so I hope you remember her name. So these must be all the people that performed in it, but they don't have any of the main characters. Who cares? Yeah, Tommy. I'm not sure what the difference with the one with the metal ball cover, you know. This is the one with the weird, what do you call them? I don't know, diamonds, with guys in them. Tommy. Oh, that's Pete Townsend. And the rest of the Who. Pretty clean. That's a nice old Decca label. Now this may have some value. I can see a lot of high hairline scratches on it. Am I taking too long? Yeah, it's taking a long time to go through only a few piles of records. I didn't get a decent box of records. Sad. That's pretty cool. They put the sleeve upside down. Come on. Is this a 3-record set, or is there stuff in here? Oh, there's something in here. Oh, there we go. A booklet. How do you like that? Is this supposed to have a cover? I hope not, because it doesn't. I don't remember. I haven't seen the book for a while, so I could not tell you. I'm assuming that's probably right. The lyrics on the outside, so you can read them. I don't know which way this folds. I'm assuming I did it wrong. So right here. That's it, because the late record information's on it. Alright. Now the last of those double pile is the Led Zeppelin Lumens, which I'm going to listen to the whole album before I sell it. Because this and Houses of Holy are my favorite album. This has the traditional black, red and green white label. Has the sleeve. That sleeve is crispy. I don't know. I don't see a record plant mark on this. I don't know what pressing. First I thought that it was new because of the way it feels and everything. It was a newer pressing. It's got the golden lantern light. But no UPC symbol. No signs of it being a record club edition. So I'm assuming it's an early pressing. So it could be early to late mid-70s maybe. Could be later. Could be an early one. Because most of the stuff with the ones that are worth money are just mislabels and errors, and they caught them and fixed them before they sent them all out. I'm assuming. Because back then they didn't think about it. They probably should have thrown them away, but it was some mop heads from England. Why do they care? Huh. Beatles' second album. Like I said, I don't think any of this stuff is like super clean. It was probably well loved and played. Maybe, I don't know if this is maybe rack damage, but again, I got Hard Day's Night. It's on United Artists, since it was a movie soundtrack. I'm hoping, I think there's themes on some of the stuff, which is cool. Meet the Beatles. I think this one is a mono, and at least 2 others are mono. I want to hold your hand. Let's see what label this is. I'm assuming it's going to be the Capital Rainbow. It is. It looks pretty decent, but like I said, I really hate looking them up to see what pressings they are, to see what kind of value, and I just like to have an average value, and I know at least these are early. I haven't had any luck getting $20 for my reissue Beatles, even though they're really nice, and you can't buy a reissue now for less than, or for that kind of money. Something New by the Beatles. This was another early release by them. I think there's so many albums released right at the start, I don't even know. But it's pretty decent. That was probably also mono, yes. And what else? We got Magical Mystery Tour, which is actually in pretty nice shape. Smells less of cigarettes, but the booklet is not completely attached. The first page is fine, but then the inner section has pulled off and it's tore the staple mark. See, but other than that, it's a pretty nice copy. I think even the vinyl's pretty nice. Yep, Capitol. I like listening to this album. I have a rough copy, I think, of it still. And then we got, which one? I got 2 left to show. We're going to go with this one first. The BJ Beatles, introducing the Beatles. Not England's #1 vocal group. I don't know. I don't think these guys are going to kind of make it. Nah. It's so. I already listened to the whole album. My stepdaughter was here after work. She waited here while I got back from the auction. By the time I talked to her, I was just leaving up there, so she sat her for half an hour. I had an old BJ sleeve that's tattered. I'm going to leave it with this, I think. Even if I don't, I'm not going to put this online. This is a hard album to figure out because there is a lot of different versions of this. Because this is later changed to, is it Please Please Me, or those 2 different titles, and other records show up as this. I think there's the one Beatles Story, or not Story. I don't know. Maybe you can do the research. Go on Discogs and check it out. This is the mono version, but see, it's, that's what I was going to show you. This back has the list of songs, where other versions have an ad with little mini record covers of what else they have available. So that's the 2 different backs. My other record is the White Album. It is one with the serial number right down here. It is A 2,321,958. So yeah, I don't know how many they made of this. The serial number doesn't really say much. Now, it would be the first pressing would be on Apple. I thought the vinyl looked a little like little tiny scratches and stuff, but I listened to a few songs, the ones I really like on it so far. And it sounded pretty good. It is a complete record. It's got 4 photographs. Now these are I thought these were the photos. Now they are kind of thin, but they're not cardstock either. I was thinking the other versions are real stiff, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe the cheap ones are real flimsy. But I don't know. These are actually kind of nice. I don't like the cardstock, and I don't like photos that don't hold up. Same with this album. Very hard to decide value. People get more out of it now. Sometimes that depends on the pressing. I think there's errors. There's several errors on this. This has the poster, which has got some issues. It's brown, and it's got some splitting. This has one of the things of Paul being dead right here. This is what he looked like after his car accident they talk about. Lost his mind in a car. Because it looks like, they say it looks like he's cut or something. Don't take much to get these gullible humans going, I'll tell you. Because once the Beatles found out about the conspiracy or wherever that started, I'm sure they really loved the milk it. Those guys had a lot of fun with those things. Anyway, so that is my last record. Right, Poppy? You ready to go to bed? I was going to wait and do this tomorrow because I went over to see my mom before she went to bed and I was about half asleep. So I figured I was going to come home and crash. I had to wait so long at that stupid auction. And then I let that guy take that box of comics. I let that woman steal my Snow White mirror. Alright, so there you go. Oh, I did get a few things in town today. I got 2 bags of toys at the one shop. The one bag was all that Shopkin stuff, but it turned out it was like appliances and like the plastic cars, which I figured out come from McDonald's or wherever, so they're not as good. But there's die cast, but there was only one die cast in there. The die cast are the ones you should look out for, but they're supposed to have a little character, and so McDonald's was not going to release a little car with a character like this size for kids to choke to death on, so they didn't make them like that. Their characters are bonded to the car. But the car I got didn't have a person with it. Probably got put in with a different bag of toys, or who knows. The other bag was all this, they said it was Barbie stuff. Now, this is for some, I think it's for babysitting. There's supposed to be a baby, which is not here. And there was some other stuff which I kept out separate. Where did I put it? In this bag. This is all Barbie crap. There was a few dolls down there. I didn't do anything with them. I was thinking about listing this lot on eBay. There's like is that like a mini turntable? It's missing the little arm though. I'll look back in this box. I doubt if it's in there. There's this little book. I don't know if they came in with the dolls or what, but it's beat up. They're not worth a lot. Got a couple, like a pair of boots, got a pair of sandals. I'm not sure what all goes with Ken and Barbie though. Now these are definitely Barbie because they're actually were marked right on the boot. It says 1970 Mattel Korea. There's a few other things. There, one ski pole. I just realized the other one wasn't in here, so I probably shouldn't even bother. I'll leave it in there. It's better. One's better than none. This. See, I don't know if these are Barbie hangers or not. Oh wait, this one is marked. Just says Hong Kong. There are several hangers. You know this isn't Barbie or this. But there's several smaller ones. I still think that looks a little big for a Barbie outfit. I'm not going to put them in with it. I thought this was kind of neat, and I did actually find the top of it. It's a little food processor. Can you see this? And you wind it up. And then when you push the button, it actually spins, kind of. But it spins better with the lid on. Must be a safety feature, so you don't cut your... Ah! Anyway, so, yeah, I don't know what it is. That's probably going to be my dollar card. Now I'm throwing the best stuff in here, which it wasn't supposed to be. Which, first was these skateboards. That's why I bought the bag, because there's, this is made by, I can't remember now, Shillman, but they advertise it for Ken. I think it's worth 20 bucks. This is for Skipper. There would normally be another piece here that would probably hold one of her legs so she'll stay on better, but it's not on here. I'm thinking about, even though this is not actual Barbie, I'm thinking about lotting them up and putting 20 bucks on them. So then I'll hopefully sell them quicker. Or I'll ruin my sale by adding that. And there's one other cool thing. Oh, there we go. There was a few miscellaneous things, but they're already in my tote for next week. They were similar Easter-related crap. This chicken, when you pull back this lever and then put him down, he'll actually work still. And he's Hong Kong. Easter Unlimited. The others were like those little eggs. Chicken's gonna walk up. Where you lift the top and it squeaks. And then there was 2 friction toys, like rabbits or chicks or something. There was this as candy holders. I kept that out. I didn't look it up. You can see it still has the label on it. It reminds me of what Duck in like Toy Story or something. I'm not sure. Or is it? I might be thinking of Monsters Incorporated. He's trying to flush stuff down the toilet, and there's like that row of ducks chasing. Isn't there ducks? Anyway, there was roller skates, which are for Ken, I believe. So they go with his outfit, but these are worth about as much as the whole outfit, I believe. There's a bag of clothing down there. Tomorrow I'm going to go back, or Wednesday when they're open back, I'm going to look and see what's in there again, see if I can find any. I didn't see anything. I always look in that for more, not for Barbie as much as I look for other clothes for other figures from the 70s. Anyway, that'll do it. Thanks for watching, and from me and Poppy, we say good night. Arrivederci. Alright, now where? Alright. Huh. I got. Oh, Poppy, don't leave. Here, sit down. I'm doing this just so I can show you off.